I'm here with Chargers legend and member of the 2017 Pro Football Hall of Fame class, LaDainian Tomlinson. LT, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome in. When you were growing up in your small town in Texas, did you ever imagine that your career would unfold the way that it did?
Not at all. I mean, it's, you're so much in the moment at the time when you're playing that as a player, you don't really allow yourself to look too far ahead. And so for me, it was always focused on the next day, the next practice. And it sounds cliche, but truly that's the only way I think that you can kind of look at yourself every single day and then have something to work on the following day. And so I never imagined at the end of my career, 5 years later, I would be going into the Hall of Fame. It's truly amazing.
How do you want people to remember your career?
A guy that did it all, that really was passionate about the game, that can do everything that was asked of him, very coachable. And at the end of the day, the only thing that he cared about was winning. And then also just being a great teammate. I think that's so important because you have an impact on so many guys in the locker room, and sometimes you don't even know. But to have guys come up to me now and say, hey, you taught me a lot when I played with you, that means the world to me because that means my legacy continues through someone else.
Now let's go behind the scenes, or actually behind the door. Take us through that moment when you got the knock on the door and found out that you were going into the Hall of Fame. What was going through your mind?
Well, I'll tell you, it was kind of a weird feeling because the Hall of Fame tells you that you need to be in your room and wait on the phone call or the knock at 3:30 local time.
Okay.
So I got there at 3:30, and they tell you will know by 4:30. You will know if you're in or out. And so 4:30 came, no phone call, no knock. And by the way, you don't want to get the phone call because the phone call is telling you that you didn't make it. The knock on the door signifies that you're in. And so 4:30 comes, no knock at the door, no phone call. And right around 4:40, I remember my phone ringing, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I didn't make it. But it was like a friend or something calling my phone. I'm like, dude, quick, don't call me right now. Not now. And so 5 o'clock comes, still no knock, no phone call. And we're all in the room, we're getting antsy, like, what the heck is going on? Like, why no knock or phone call? Right around, I think 5:25, we hear boom, 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 and everybody in the room just erupted. And I was, shh, be quiet. And I didn't, it was just like, it was that moment that, you wait on and you think about for so long. And I was fine. I really didn't get emotional at the time until David Baker, the president of the Hall of Fame, said to me, a kid from a small town in Texas, you will reside now in Canton, Ohio. Oh man, that was like, it was the best thing ever.
It was worth the wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why did you choose Lorenzo Neal to present you?
Well, he was one of my favorite teammates because he was so selfless. I mean, this was a guy who blocked for so many 1,000-yard rushers, but he gave his body up for somebody else to be successful. And he sacrificed so much for the team so that we can win. And at the end of the day, he taught me so much about being a great teammate. And even to this very day, we are still great friends. And, I love him like a brother. And I just, the bond we had during our time together, it was very, very special.
So everyone loves Hall of Fame speeches. They can make you laugh, they can make you cry. What are some messages or themes that you want to convey? You
will probably get a little bit of all the emotions that a human can get with my speech. You're going to laugh a little bit. I'm sure you probably will cry. And hopefully I would challenge, every American with my speech. I'll just say that.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.